The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Cincinnati Reds knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 5-4. Heading into the day, the Reds sit in first place in the National League's Central Division, 1 game ahead of second, while the Brewers are second in the division, 1 game out of first. Thanks for listening in to this pennant chase edition of Inside the Show. Enjoy the ball games today and tune in again tomorrow for a full rundown of the day's action. Season edition of Inside the Show. For the 7th and final game of the Major League Baseball World Series, the New York Yankees put together 10 total hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.
And a welcome to those of you just joining us today on MLB Network. You've come to us at the right time. Neil Walker has gone hitless so far in this one, but he's got another opportunity here to extend his 10-game hitting streak. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count. And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Pittsburgh Pirates led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Jamison Taillon gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Felipe Vasquez earns the... And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Number 29 is back on the mound to start the 8th. He's been dealing to this point as he tries to keep this shutout effort going. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Here comes Cabrera, and that's going to land foul. Pereira, the runner at second with one away. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. High drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone!
It's always important to scratch that first run across when you're getting shut out. But now they're within one grand slam of tying it up. Might seem improbable, but hey, psychologically it matters.
Tommy Joseph is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Look out, 21.
One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Van Slyke is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Back in the city of brotherly love with Sergio Romo will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Freese takes it in. Over to first is Freese, and there's one out. Into the box now, Michael Franco. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is line to left, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
0-2 the count to Crawford. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Grounded to third. Freese is there. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Pittsburgh Pirates took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. And a welcome to those of you just joining us today on MLB Network. You've come to us at the right time. Number 17 is yet to allow a hit through 6. And the big question is whether he can get 9 more outs and put himself in the history books.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Count remains at 0-2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Marte is there, 2 gone. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. 7 no-hit innings now as he closes in on his masterpiece. We'll look ahead to leading off the inning, Brady Austin, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Way in front of a great slider that time. chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Up next will be Nick Williams. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he fouls this one off. Looking to send him packing again. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. Popped him up. Van Slyke over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Popped him up. Carpenter in foul ground, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail in this one. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Tyler Flowers. Line drive to center field. Oh, and the no-hitter is erased here in the 9th. So he made it through 8 full innings, which is no small feat, let me tell you. But the no-hit bid will end right here as he surrenders hit number 1. Here in inning number 9. Doggone, I was hoping we were going to see it that time. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Kelby Tomlinson. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Flowers over at second. Tomlinson at first, 1 gone. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first strike percentage, how about 100%?
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Pittsburgh Pirates took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Brady Austin gets the win on the We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Big Daddy Doc may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. The windup and the 0-1. Now a crazy swing here on a pitch that winds up hitting him. Nothing in 2. And the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Edwin Encarnacion now. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Reds picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 3-1. The New York Mets sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Fish in Miami 4-2. The Padres allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 1-0. Carlos Carrasco finished the complete game in his win as the Tribe defeated the White Sox 6-1. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. The Detroit Tigers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-2. The Astros starting pitcher, number 43, earned the 3rd W of his season, leading the Astros to victory against the Angels 4-1. The Toronto Blue Jays racked up 11 hits as a team as they dismantled the A's 8-1. The Seattle Mariners knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-3. Paul DeJong collected a total of 4 driven in as the Rangers downed the Rays 5-4. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.